Hello, what's up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a second in form Roberto Firmino player review. This is the 87 rated Bobby Firmino, so his third special item in total. He's now got 83 pace, 88 shooting, 86 passing, 83 physical and a whopping 91 dribbling. He is of course 5'11", high work rates, right footed with that lovely combo of 4-star skills and 4-star weak foot. So I could fit the Brazilian into a couple of different squads. The first one, I stick him as a lone ranger up front in a Premier League side as my main out and out striker. Lots of different colourful items there. We've got some informs, ones to watches, FUTWIZ and even a player of the month Kane there as well, and he plays as a lone striker like that, like I said, but this is the main sort of team that I used him in. It was in a 4-4-2 up front alongside fellow Brazilian, the SBC Cristiano, a mainly Brazilian side with well, a couple of English defenders there in John Stones and Rio Ferdinand. So going on into the in-game stats, like I mentioned at the start of this video, he is now the third special item, and I'm now expecting really good things. You know, I've been very impressed with the previous two, and I'm just hoping for these in-game stats to take him to the next level, and it looks as though they do. You know, with Hawk chemistry style today, 90 pace, 95 shooting and 87 physical with like 95 finishing, 96 long shots, the shot power's there as well. He's now got high strength of 86 in game. It's looking pretty mad, I'm not gonna lie. And then I got him in game and was like, yep, those stats don't lie. He is a very good player. So the only real issue that I could think about when I'm using this player is that he has that high defensive work rate. So sometimes his, I don't know, like his positioning is a little bit out because he is just not quite on the last shoulder of the defender because he's been getting back to try and help defend. What this, if you want to flip this one into almost a positive, it would be to probably play Firmino as a cam, because I think he would be unbelievable there. With the long shot ability and stuff and the passing stats that he's got, the fact that he would get back and help in that midfield a little bit more wouldn't be a bad thing. And then obviously with the high attacking work rate, he still loves to get up there. I just noticed it from time to time that he wasn't necessarily right up there as my, you know, out and out striker. So that's the only real negative that I could find about this player, because in all honesty, I got in game with him and had an absolute blast. He was so much fun to use, and he is just generally now a sick player on this game. He's now got the stats which propel him up to the next level, and he could literally fit into many super teams, I'm sure. So the first thing that struck me was just how good his first touch was. Really brings that ball in nicely, gets it out of his feet, and then keeps it close to his feet when he needs to. Bobby's also got high agility and balance, and it's really noticeable, especially when you're on the ball with this guy, that his turning circle is crazy. Center of gravity's not too shabby at all, and he seems to be able to keep his footing. You know, he doesn't fall over. He can get into these physical battles and stuff and manage to stay on his feet. And obviously some of that is due to the fact that this guy's got great strength. We're now up to like 86 strength in game once I applied the chemistry style today, which is really usable. It means that he is not going to be shrugged off by every single defender on the game like maybe previous versions of the card would. He now doesn't do that. He's now got it in his locker to fight off these defenders, which is brilliant. His dribbling is sublime, you know, like I mentioned, close to his feet, weaving in and out of defenders, utilising the fact that he's got the 4-star skill moves, so those Berber spins, those Giovinco spins, all of that stuff coming in handy, and I used it quite a lot. I was using the roulette quite a lot as well, which is only a 3-star skill move, but it seemed to work really well with Firmino, running forward, doing it at the right time to get past that defender, and then of course be either on the left foot, on the right foot, it doesn't really matter, you're going to be able to slot that ball into the back of the net. His stamina is at like 92 now in game, so no worries. You know, you're going to last all game long with Bobby Firmino. If it goes into extra time, you're going to be just fine as well, because defenders will tire, this guy won't, you know. He's got a strong nation, he's Brazilian, you can build a really nice Brazilian team. There are many good Brazilian icons as well if you want to step the level of your squad up. You can see that we're playing him with Ronaldinho today. He also plays for Liverpool in the Premier League, of course, as you guys know, so it's about one of the strongest league teams that you could build, you know, the Premier League. Yeah, there's so many great players there that you could stick him in at cam, at centre mid, at centre forward, at striker. Like, honestly, it's so versatile, Roberto Firmino. His short passing is brilliant. You will have noticed that like 1-2 goals happen quite a lot. It just so happened that most of them came back to Firmino for him to then shoot, rather than the other way around where he gets the assist. But generally, his shooting overall was phenomenal. We're talking loads and loads of power. Accuracy, that shot from like the right hand side, cutting it across the goalkeeper with the low driven, that tended to happen so very often for me. And then outside the box, you've got a monster who can find the top bins very, very easily. So yeah, high praise for this player. He is now a next level Premier League attacker. I think one of the most versatile players in the league, and definitely worth the coins I shelled out for him. I loved him. So hope you now know whether or not 87 Firmino is right for your ultimate team. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you next time. Peace.